Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. The Camp Nou once again decorated in the colours of Barcelona. This is what greets the players every time. A potentially terrific contest between two evenly matched sides. Not just that, two household names in the global game.
Well, Peter, this has got box office written all over it, and even if the game doesn't quite live up to that tag, we're almost certain to get some controversy in what ought to be a pretty titanic tussle. I'm going to forewarn our viewers not to blink too much for fear of missing a big moment, because we're all anticipating high-octane excitement from start to finish here.
So we're up and running. Barcelona back home, having earned the lead in the away leg. De Jong. João Cancelo. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Lovely feet. Pedri. Lamine Yamal! That's caused a worry or two.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
No, that's not the ball he wanted.
Lamine Yamal.
João Cancelo. De Jong. Pedri. He's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Plenty waiting in the middle. Balde opts to play it back.
Well, it's not the quickest of starts, but what it lacks in intensity certainly is made up by a large serving of discipline and organisation.
Dumfries tries to get it forward quickly, and the counter is on. João Cancelo.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
De Jong. Barcelona are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. João Cancelo tries a shot! Just couldn't quite turn it in.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Bellingham. Bernardo Silva. Bellingham. Played out to the right. Aimed in. Oh, for the header! It's gone in, and it is an own goal!
Oh, it's terribly unfortunate for them, and maybe we can attribute that to a loss of focus.
Barcelona draw things level on aggregate. João Cancelo. Ferran Torres. Pedri. Now a chance to break. Mbappe plays it out to the flank. He's got away. Dumfries. Kunde is there to heave it away. João Cancelo.
Yamal.
Has he found his man? He's made sure that that won't get through. Tchouaméni. And it's played forward. Pedri. Balde. Rafinha. Pedri. De Jong. João Cancelo. That'll be a throw. João Cancelo. Tchouaméni. Half-time getting close now. Bernardo Silva. Dumfries. And help's available out wide. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
And out to safety. We've reached half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football. Still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A decent game up to now.
Some investment, Peter, in stopping the rot might pay off here before recapturing the momentum. This needs game management now.
That's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, it seems like the perfect situation for fortune favouring the brave. 45 minutes to pack in enough risk-taking to get this match turned around. It's very doable.
Has a goal! Cleared without complication. Nicely controlled. He's got options in the box. Great leap! No, not the best of headers.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
João Cancelo.
Yamal.
And here's Torres. De Jong. Pedri. Away from immediate danger. Throw. Barcelona are making a change now. And it's Cancelo. It's a loose ball. Valverde absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Cucurella goes looking, chance to squeeze it through. No, not quite. The changes then in quick succession. De Jong.
Yamal.
João Cancelo. Pedri. Real chance! That comes as a mighty relief. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. And it's Bernardo Silva. He's had a goal! No mistake! And they have an aggregate lead. What a clean hit. No one gets in the way of that.
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
Barcelona trail on aggregate now.
Yamal.
Pedri.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Spot on, Peter. Real Madrid might just have gone into conservation mode here. Their focus now is clearly to just hold on.
Real Madrid have somehow to break through, though. Referee's given a throw. Pedri. De Jong. Out to the left it goes. It's a brilliant interception.
Barcelona are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Forward it goes. And it is a narrow lead, but they are clinging on to it right now. Just a few moments from glory.
Barcelona are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Hoists it forward. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Koundé.
There's only one word for this. It's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be, and it's not there.
It's one! You can get that clear. So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps.
Barcelona have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Barcelona are out. The dream is over, the prize has got away. And so it ends in pain as the glory goes elsewhere. So much endeavour, so much expectation, so little ultimate reward.
Well, this really shows the cruel nature of sport. To have made it so far and fall short is just heartbreaking. You can't question their quality, they just couldn't make it happen on the...
Real Madrid stand at the dawn of yet another league campaign. The overwhelming question being, of course, how ready are they? It's a great time to be a fan. Smiles are beaming, expectations are up. They've been deprived of the game during the off-season. It feels like an eternity. New hopes, new faces, but the same old game. That match-day feeling is well and truly back. And we have in front of us this...
Increasing well, that attracts the best talent and management and of course greater expectation. The boundaries have to continue being stretched and to the limit. Supporters have an insatiable appetite to want more excitement and entertainment, so let the show begin.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I'll be looking out for the mischievous Dani Carvajal, because I think he brings a lovely balance down the flanks, and he's capable of going both ways. He's added that extra element as well of intelligence, where he's better at deciding when to go and when to stay. And he's really coming on in his game.
Yeah, the scourge of so many strikers. So new season, and for so many, Jim, of course, that means new boss.
It does indeed.
No question, that's been a big talking point.
Yeah, absolutely. The new man's certainly excited to talk about his vision ahead of the game.
Oh, sweet feet. So who's he picking out? Herrera. Gonzalo Guedes, looking to force his way through. Forward it goes.
Real Sociedad seem ready to just bide their time for the moment. Patience seems to be the operative word.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Cuellar.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Let down by a lack of accuracy. Camavinga gets rid without sophistication. Plays it over to the other flank. And it's played forward. Defending of the desperate variety. Carvajal tries to get it forward quickly.
Well, both sides have actually looked poor going forward. We've hardly seen anything meaningful yet.
Camavinga. Bernardo Silva. Kings it out wide. Cuellar. Chaleta Shah. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Mendes plays it forward. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Bellingham drives it forward. And that is as far as they're going to go. Chaleta Shah goes looking. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Bellingham. And it's Bernardo Silva. Good ball, it's found its target. Hoists it forward. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Cucurella. Bernardo Silva. Camavinga. Bernardo Silva. Chaleta Shah. There is the half-time whistle. So another team has broken through. It's certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, and still goals. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least defensively.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. So we're already into the second period.
Real Madrid can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
Gonzalo Guedes. Oh, that's a fine challenge. That's going to be a goal kick. Carvajal. Camavinga. Carvajal. Bellingham. He's there to receive it. Camavinga really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here. Mbappe!
Hoists it high. Now it's Carlos Soler. Real chance!
Yeah, just thinking about the goalkeeper again, he really had to be at his best, didn't he?
Carvajal drives it forward. And here's Rodrigo. Camavinga. That's gone a long way up and away. Herrera with a good steal, well played. Gonzalo Guedes. Munoz tries to stroke it through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Real Sociedad seemed to have chosen a tougher route through the middle. That was easily read and dealt with.
The move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Well, we're past the turn on opening day, and still no breakthrough. Gonzalo Guedes. It's Kubo! There was plenty of power on that. Bernardo Silva. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. It's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. And it's Tondo. And it's played forward. Eder Militao with the clearance. Munoz plays it forward. Gonzalo Guedes. Oh, shooting chance! Straight at the keeper.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Carvajal does well there, alert. Oyarzabal. Rodrigo gets it back.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Carvajal. Oh, he has a pop! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Time for a change in personnel.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Mendes. Carlos Soler. Tries to get it forward quickly. Gonzalo Guedes. Kubo. This could spell danger. And that's that. Real Madrid start the new season with a point. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Of course, winning starts are clearly more preferable, but both sides can take some satisfaction from avoiding defeat and maybe go one step further next time.
Thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end. Well, hello, good afternoon to one and all. Like you, we are very much ready to go here and looking forward to a game that has been the topic for universal conversation in this part of the world for much of the last few days. It's dry at the moment, but the forecasters have warned us of impending rain. There's no certainty about that, but when it does come, it shouldn't affect the dynamics of a match which has so much riding on it. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world, and boy does it add to the occasion. Formation, Jim Beglin?
Well, most teams that use this system, Peter, will work it in a way where, yeah, Yes, they'll have a 4-5-1 shape off the ball, and ideally a 4-3-3 shape on it. We often see that 4-1-4-1 shape too, and that has an obvious flexibility about it. It's a popular managerial selection because of that. It's just extremely flexible with all the numbers I've mentioned.
So it's down to business here. Espanyol, very imperious in their opening fixture. They turned on the style, hit the ground running. Javi. A buccaneering run from the defender. Pickle. Gets wrestled off the ball. Could move up a gear here. Chouameni. Cucurella. Rodrigo. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Mbappe. Big chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Mbappe certainly did his part with a lovely pass, and unfortunately the loveliness ceased there.
Played it short. Tries to get it clear.
Well, the favourites certainly are starting like favourites. They're the ones who are very much on the front foot and taking this game to the opposition.
He gets past his man. Tune his rangefinder before the next one. Down by a lack of accuracy. Keeper's got good distance on that. Camavinga.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Espanyol, yet to have a shot on target. It's come loose. Plays it out to the wing. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Bernardo Silva plays it short. Cucurella. Massive leap! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Salinas. Javi. Camavinga battles to win it back. Dumfries. Dumfries goes looking. Gets good distance on it. That's a throw. Pickle. Tries to switch the play. Miller. Kike. Chouameni gets it back. Rodrigo. Hoists it forward. Forward it goes. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Dumfries. Aimed in towards the centre. And that has been cleared. It's Bernardo Silva. Beautifully done. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. There's the delivery. And that's been levered clear. And he heaves it forward. Cucurella drives it forward. First 45 minutes are up. So now the team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. What's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. If you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Espanyol can be very glad that half-time came when it did. Poor possession and very little firepower means they need a serious pickup in this second half. No guts, no glory.
It's a good-looking cross. It's always going to be the keepers. Cucurella. Eder Militao. Shapes to shoot! He scores! The second half off to a spectacular start.
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth the treat.
Oh, good interception. Salinas. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Rodrigo loses his balance and loses the ball. No question, that's a foul. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee
Crossbar
would soon
comes to the
change his
rescue.
status.
Into the middle, and he's there to cut it out. Dumfries just brushed off the ball there. Javi. He's made sure that that won't get through. Javi provides an outlet. What a throw in. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Gets away from his opponent. Ball's gone out of play. Oh, really good feet from him. Can he deliver? Kike goes through the middle. Hit into the middle. And the keeper's in command. Heavy. Out to the right. Chouameni. 75 minutes played. The only goal came in the early moments of the second period, and it's 1-0. Dumfries. Bernardo Silva. Hits one! He's going after it. Corner given. He's there to hoof it away.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Espanyol are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Breaks on here. Dumfries. And help's available out wide. He's got himself a free kick. Now this is a potential flashpoint, and the referee has his hands full. Oh, that is special! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Dying minutes, and we're all square again! Dispatched expertly, nicely done. All square again into the dying minutes. Pickle. Salinas. We are into overtime. Good ball. Good take. He's had a shot! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
And that will be the final act. Passion and panache and perseverance, and in the end, parity. A really good game to watch. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Espanyol can take a lot from this. They were expected to be well beaten, but determination produced a very fair result.
So before we go, many thanks to Jim Beglin for his input, and from us both, Good afternoon.